If you had 100 million euros to invest on anything related to geothermal, what would you invest it on?
A million?
Yeah.
I think the first thing I would do with 100,000 euros is 100 million euros would be to get more educational awareness of geothermal. But then obviously you need to fund little startup ideas. And I think that's probably where I would use a lot of that as a seed money for startups.
I will spend it around all the world. I think all the world has fantastic potential for geothermal. It's great potential for everyone, and I really do hope that we all as a community, society, we can develop geothermal, but also it's very important to explain to the new generations the opportunities that there are in geothermal.
So it's a hard question because we are involved in geothermal project at every level, and I think geothermal projects need money everywhere. But if I had to choose, again, with the Celsius Energy hat, 100 million is enough to put systems to generate 100 megawatts of heat and cooling. So this means that a large portion of a city, a large district, could be powered with a system worth that money. I would put it up front, allowing the project to break the ground, and then enjoy the near free of charge the energy from the ground for the heating and cooling of so many buildings, if I had that money.
In fact, I would most probably invest in the same area. But however, maybe I can distinguishedly try to involve more women into the geothermal industry to make a difference, because I believe that a touch of a woman's hand can change a lot more.
So I wouldn't actually spend it on any specific geothermal project. I think one of the biggest problems that geothermal energy as a whole has at the moment is lack of education and lack of awareness surrounding the technology as a whole. If you ask anyone that works outside of geothermal energy what it is, they'll tell you that it costs too much and that it causes earthquakes. That's the two main things that people that don't live in this geothermal world would tell you. So I would put a lot of money into raising awareness, to making events like this bigger and more sort of front of stage, to educate people on the potential that this energy source has and the type of impacts that technologies like ours can have, and making it accessible globally.
I kind of echo my colleagues here. Following on from what Marcus said about awareness, it's incredibly important. We know how important geothermal is, but the world doesn't. And with more projects, awareness builds, and then you get more projects. It's a snowball effect. I think that is incredibly important. But I would also look at those companies that need that seed funding and encourage them as well. And $100 million wouldn't go very far.